national anthem, courtesy of Jimi Hendrix. They were my own flourishes. And normally I kind of, well, actually, as you all know, I am Dr. And I am the imagination mover. And as this imagination mover, I'd like to put you all in the body of someone in the future. And you're sitting on a couch, a movable floating couch, in the distant future. Gee, this is fun, she says to you, as you're watching the holovision. Oh, look. Oh no, there's a commercial coming on. And of course you're both partaking of something. It's Electro Z. Hey, those two people in the commercial, they look like us. And so you're watching this holovision and this ad unfold, and it's two people in a park on a sunny day, and they're having a picnic, and suddenly she says, oh, this is fun, isn't it? I really enjoy this. Do you see what I see, Brad? I don't know. It looks like it's about a foot in diameter or something. It looks like maybe it's a miniature flying saucer or something. But it's glowing. It looks like it's opening up. There's a ramp coming out of it. Look, look. And all of a sudden you see hundreds of green cockroaches coming out of this thing. Wait, look, Brad. They're devouring all our food and everything. There's only one thing that this person could do. And you see this individual who looks like you reach around behind him, and he grabs a can of something. And you hear an off-screen announcer say, that's right, new Killam gets them every time, no matter how scientifically advanced those bugs really get. Now I'm going to take all of your imaginations and put you in another place. Another place. You're in the body of someone. It's about 1932, and you're driving in your roadster. And Madeline is sitting next to you. Oh, Charles, this is a terrible, dreadful night. Look, it's thundering and lightning. Put on the windshield wipers. And of course, this dirt road is getting muddier and muddier by the minute. And of course, the music starts coming up. Eventually, and both characters are listening. And suddenly, your roadster comes to where the bridge is supposed to be, but it's totally washed out. And so, Madeline turns to you and says, "Oh, Charles, what shall we do?" So you suggest you better turn around, and so you try to. And the wheels are spinning.
Oh, look, Charles, up on the hill, that large house up there. There's a light up in the attic. Maybe we can get some help up there.
So you roll your eyes, because it's lovely weather, and get out. So you head up the steep hill. All the mud, everything's sliding all over the place, falling down. And you come to the doorway. Grab the big brass knocker. And then you hear latches opening behind the door. And the door opens. The door is open, but there's nobody there. It's dark inside, and you walk in. And you see a staircase, and so you walk up this spiral staircase. And get to the top there, the landing on the second floor, and then you see it come to a door. And you try the door handle. It's unlocked. So you open it. And you see a bed in front of you. And it looks like a ghost hopping around. But of course it's just a sheet. And so you grab the sheet and pull it down. But there are ghosts underneath the sheet. And they're fucking madly. Wow! And then, pretty soon you're joining in. It's a threesome with the two ghosts. Yeah, you're having a good time. Oh, yeah. But then Madeline walks in. She wanders in there.
Oh, Charles, what are you doing?
But then it's not long before she's getting involved. And so it's a foursome, but then it's a threesome, not including you. But then you look underneath the bed, and you see a couple of bright yellow eyes glowing, looking at you. And they start coming out from underneath the bed. And you realize it's a big old werewolf. And he comes up to you, and you figure it's all over, he's going to rip you to shreds. But what does he do? He starts humping your leg. I can't get him off. You're falling down the steps now. All the way down to the land at the bottom there, the lobby or whatever. And then you make your way out. Back to the car. Over there. And then the storm passes. Yes, the storm passes. And you're sitting there, and the sun is out, and you see Madeline come out the front door with a self-satisfied smile on her face. And she walks down the hill and gets in the car. And the two of you don't say a damn word as you ride back in silence to London. song.
sun stayed out again to know, to find out,
Moving right along, we're going to do, I'd like to tell you another story, as usual. And, take everyone's imagination, collective imaginations in this room. And you're now in the body of an Old West bounty hunter. And you're riding on your horse. That's right. And you're on the trail of Big Dick, the biggest outlaw in the West. And you're headed towards the town of Wet Gulch. It's the sister city of Dry Gulch. And you're headed there, and you ride down the street. Because based on the information you've collected, you know that this is supposedly where Big Dick is next headed towards. He's going to be riding into town soon. And so you ride up to the Wet Gulch saloon, tie up your horse, drinking your water, and you go in. You walk up to the bar. Ask for a bottle of irritated eye.
Coming right up, mister. Cheers. Well, that's the wrong bottle there. There you go. Oh, another one, sure. I didn't even fill it yet. Hold it, stick.
So you're sitting there, and a saloon gal comes sidling up next to you. And she says,
"Well, howdy, mister. You can call me ma'am. Short for memory. Hi. What you doing here, stranger? What's your name?"
You tell her your name and the fact that you're on the trail of Big Dick. She rolls her eyes and walks away. Get another drink, and all of a sudden, out through the improved saloon doors, but didn't get enough oil. The old timer comes in.
Hey, everybody! Big Dick's on his way into town. Yee, well,
Everybody's running around. Oh God! So you go out. And your spears are dangling, jingling, whatever. You're out in the middle of the street, and you see this lone, dark figure coming towards the town. And it seems to be not riding a horse, but an oxen, actually, an ox. He's not riding one. And he's all dressed in black. But you hear him coming towards you. And as he gets closer and closer, you realize just how big this ox and how big this guy is. Yes, it's none other than Big Dick Bunyan, brother of Paul. He rides in, and you pull out your gun and tell him he's under arrest, and you want to take him in. Come quietly, yada yada. But he doesn't even hear you. He's way up there, you know, his ears and everything. And then, Ma'am comes out.
Hi, Big Dick.
And then, so?
How about a hand job?
Why, sure, ma'am. Don't mind if I do. And so, she gets busy. He lays down in the middle of the street, and she pulls his zipper down. Finally, you know, whack! Yeah. Explodes all over there. And while you're watching this, you know, the oxen lifts its tail right up in the air, and about 2 tons of ox shit come falling on you. You work your way out of it. And you pull all the lead you have in them into him. He kind of looks. This is going to be easy. So you empty the chamber and with the empty shells and put 1 blue bullet in that you won from a wizard in a card game once. And so you fire it. Suddenly, Big Dick starts becoming smaller. Very tiny. And so all you do is just... And then you have the bounty right on your shoe. And so you have to ride to the nearest town to collect on it. And you tell the sheriff, you know, that this is Big Dick on the bottom of your shoe, and why you got Charlotte? He doesn't believe you. You're really depressed. And so you ride back to Wet Gulch. Not quite as fast. You tie your horse up there in front of the saloon. Walk in. And so after riding your horse all those miles, to feel better about yourself, you start riding Ma'am into the sunset. Okay. 5 minutes. Oh my God! Okay. You're going to die in 5 minutes. Anyway. Yeah. Imaginations again, collectively. And you're now in the year 1970. And you're a professional writer. And you don't have a word processor, even let alone a computer. And so, you're there with your manual typewriter. You can't afford an electric one, and you're busy there. Piece of shit. So, another sheet of paper in there. Back in the round file again. So, all of a sudden the phone rings. And it's your agent on the phone. They need the book like yesterday. You know when it's going to be ready. And you're up to maybe 1 or 2 words. You say, tomorrow. Right. And of course, then your wife comes in.
We spent all that in dance. Oh my God, I'm starving. And the baby's hungry too. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, this is terrible. Would you shut up? Oh yeah, shut up. Oh, I don't feel hungry anymore.
Oh my God. You think you might write a story about that, maybe. But you're not really a horror writer. So, you get busy there. But you think maybe what you need is some inspiration. So you pull that bottle from underneath the kitchen sink there. It's that cheap jug wine. Yeah. You grab that roach up there, above the doorway, light it up. Yeah, things are starting to improve. Yeah, you turn on the radio. But there's only one problem. There's no paper in the roller. So you turn down the radio. And you go over, you want some fresh air. Start feeling better. Sit down. Go to your typewriter, put some fresh paper there. And you're about ready to type, and all of a sudden, something comes in through the window. You roll up a magazine. demolishing your whole study there, the whole place. Realize that's not the answer. So you grab a can of that Killam that you saw advertised one time. You're fixated, but you figure you got the little guy. But alas, not to be. And you see he's right on the T key. Now he's moved to the H. Now he's moved to the E. Now he's moved and then you go and you sit back down again. Glad to be rid of that little pest. But then you look at the paper inside the machine there and you read and you realize this is the best fucking shit you've ever written in your life. And you get the little guy to come back begging. Thank you, everybody.